From Jefferson, Wisconsin, but catching today for the Phoenix. Bottom of the order here for the visitors. First pitch from Cassandra Gawicki, taken for ball one. Only the 20th pitch of the day incoming here for Gawicki. Buckeyes lead 6-0 here over the visiting Green Bay Phoenix. Ball chopped down to third. Buick picks it up. That'll be called a foul ball as it rolled right out past that foul line. Count falls to 1-1. Kendall Hirschbeck, the junior, in the on-deck circle. Ball sent over to second, picked up by Farley on the line drive. And it's an out for Ohio State defensively. Makes it easy when you just do it yourself. Don't even have to get the ground out throw over to first. You just get the line out there, get the first out of the inning. Buckeyes made a change there as well in the defense. As two different changes, Naya Barrett and Morgan Fry both coming in the outfield. And Ohio State going to make a heavy shift here as Fry is coming into the infield, essentially standing right next to second base. Coracrax is shaded over almost at third. Buick is pretty much standing at third. Farley's just outside in second. Ball goes over to Coracrax. Throw to first is offline. It rolls into the outfield as Farley picks it up. Hit right into the shift, but managed to get to first with some speed, and then advancing to second as well as a result of it. Kendall Hirschbeck getting on base for the first time today. Fry makes retreat back out to right field now. Fry in right. Barrett in center here. Two coming in for Taylor Cruz and Skylar Lamone. Bella Coolman back up to plate here for Green Bay. Singled back in the first. Watches the first pitch by for strike one. Grounds one over to second. Farley throw to first in time as Milliken is able to make the catch to get the second out of the inning. Hirschbeck advancing to third on the play.
Number 14, Sarah Ebner.
Brings up Sarah Ebner back to the plate for Green Bay. Hit into a double play last time, 4-6-3 double play. It's 0 for 1 on the day. Swings on a pitch, the hitter, but went around, so a strike will be called. "25 pitches thrown from Cassandra Gawicki, has 2 strikeouts and 3 hits against. Now on her 12th batter she's faced. 0-1 swung on, foul down the left field line. Count will fall to 0-2 with 2 outs as Gawicki looks for her 3rd strikeout of the day in as many innings. Runner on third in Hirschbeck. The 0-2 pitch floated high for ball one. Ebner not chasing the pitch high out of the zone. Gawicki now the 1-2. Swung on, fouled off down left field. Count remains the same at 1-2. Jenna Redders, the right fielder, waiting in the on-deck circle right now. If she'll get an attempt to bat here in this inning, would require Ebner to keep the inning alive somehow. Watches that one just low in the zone. Brings the count back to 2-2. Gawicki now setting for the 2-2 pitch. Kicks and deals. Swung on, fouled to down third baseline again. Third foul. Pretty much in the same spot here in this at-bat. Gawicki now a 2-2. Taken away for ball 3, full count, 2 outs here. Full count pitch from Gawicki. Swung on and right over to third. Sarah Kabuske, the head coach, just ducking out of the way as ball was on a line drive right over to her. Nice acrobatics to get out of the way. Count still remains at 3-2 nonetheless. So Gawicki again, the full count pitch. Check swing and it's just fouled off right over. Off-speed pitch seeming to catch Ebner off guard that time. Count remains full though after a 4th foul ball of this at-bat. Gawicki again, sent right back up to Gawicki for the 3rd out. Short line drive, and that's all it takes. 3 more outs down for the Phoenix. As they've yet to score through 3 innings. Ohio State leads 6-0 through 3 innings. Simple work there for Cassandra Gawicki. Ohio State will be back up to bat when we come back. As once again, it'll be the nation and given from the officials before we get started here. Hadley Parisian to bat here for the Buckeyes. Parisian will watch the first pitch high and inside for ball 1. New pitcher Genesis Eggert for Green Bay, wearing number 5 jersey today instead of her normal number 15. One of the 2 pitchers that normally pitch every single game for Green Bay. Takes over for Ava Schill after 2 innings of work from the starter. 1-1 here to Parisian. Lefty on lefty, taking ball 2. Eggert sets for the 2-1 pitch. Will just be outside the plate there. Ball 3, hitters count here, 3-1 for Parisian. Reached in both plate appearances so far, walked in the first, single in the second. Has made her way around to score both times. And swings right through that one for strike 2. Bringing the count full here to the Buckeye leadoff batter. Wonder how often Ohio State can say that their leadoff batter, Hadley Parisian, has led off in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd inning in a game. Fouls this one straight up in the air, and it'll land on the roof directly above us up here in the press box. Almost quite literally. I was looking at it out the window, and it landed right where we were. But thankfully we have the roof over our heads, so no damage done to us. Full count here to Parisian. Check swing goes around. And it's a strikeout called on Parisian. First strikeout of the day for Buckeye batters. Sends Buick back to the plate.
I can't hear you. No, this is OSU personnel only. Okay, you're good then.
First pitch, Buick sends foul out behind first base. Another defensive substitution. Marissa DeStache coming in left field for Bella Kuhlman for Green Bay. The ball giving Buick trouble. She hesitates and watch it by for strike 2. Maybe a chance to go back-to-back strikeouts if you're Genesis Eggert here. 0-2. Taking low. Buick not chasing the low and away pitch. Count goes to 1-2. Quarter cracks waiting on deck. Pitch goes too high in his 2-2 count now. To the Buckeye third baseman, Sammy Buick. 1 for 2 batting. Singled later, scored in the first, flew out in the second. 2-2 pitch watched away for ball 3 after an 0-2 start. Buick's worked to count back full. He's walked 13 times this season. 4 more walks than she has strikeouts. Eggert the pitch. Buick sends it straight up in the air. It looks like it'll land foul in the first base bleachers. Actually bounced right back into the Green Bay dugout. Make it easy to retrieve that ball. Count remains full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out already in the inning. 6-0 lead for the Buckeyes. Eggert the pitch. Way up and inside is Buick doing acrobatics to get out of the way. Draws the walk. Sends quarter cracks up to the plate. Walk number 4 today. Sent to the Ohio State batters. Looks like Buckeyes getting ready for a pinch hitter coming up next, and maybe a pinch runner right now as well. Looks like Emma Tolley's waiting in the on-deck circle. Lottie Landmesser waiting to come on to pinch run here for Buick, and that'll be exactly what happens. Landmesser heads over to first. And Tolley, one of Ohio State's backup catchers, sliding right in to Jazzy Burns' spot. Burns is well one of the catchers, but starts as designated player today. Quarter cracks batting here, 1 for 2 with an RBI single back in the first. Looks like we're just about ready to go here after getting everything adjusted with new players. Eggert steps back into the circle here, lefty on righty. First pitch to quarter crack, sent out deep left center, way back and way out of here. 1 pitch home run for Cami Quartercracks. That's home run number 4 on the season. It's a 2-run shot to left center, making it 8-0 here from Columbus. Great power shown by Quartercracks. Didn't need any time at all to launch that one out to the Woody. Replay there. Eggert leaves the ball right in perfect space for Quartercracks. And without any hesitation, drives it right over the K in Buckeyes out in left center field. Buckeyes cruising, 4th extra base hit of the day for the Buckeyes. Already home run number 2 on the day for the home team. And Emma Tolley now pinch hitting in for the Buckeyes. 5th at-bat of the season. 6th plate appearance. 0 for 4 batting, has 1 RBI still. Has walked once and struck out twice. Tolley swings through the 0-1. Makes it an 0-2 count. Tolley, sophomore transfer from UC Riverside. 11 games for the Highlanders last season. 0-2 count taken for a ball. Make that a 1-2 count now. Eggert sets in the 1-2 pitch. Tolley will watch that one roll into the dirt outside. Brings the count back even at 2-2. Eggert sets back on the 2-2 pitch. Tolley watches it well inside, enough that it catches her on the side. And it's another hit by pitch. Sending Buckeye batters over to first base. Looks like we'll have another pinch hitter here incoming for the Buckeyes, as Tolley will be tended to first. Maybe jam a finger on the hit by pitch. Can't feel too good. Gets it right off the elbow there, so maybe catch it on the funny bone. A sting and feel in the hands. Nerve pain. The new pinch hitter as well for the Buckeyes will be Haley Lang, sophomore utility player. 4 appearances last season as a hitter. As a pinch hitter, that is. Totally still be intended to at first base. Trying to work out, see if she can continue with that arm for the moment. Aaron Kumar standing right in front of first base, right at home plate there, just in case. Checking on our player, Jazzy Burns was coming out just in case she needed to pinch run back in her original batting spot. Looks like Tolley will continue here. Will stay at first base. It'll be Haley Lang to bat now. Lang on the season, 6th appearance, just 3rd at-bat. 0 for 2 so far in the season. There's a strike on the first pitch. Runner on first is Tolley, still shaking out that arm. 0-1 taken outside in the dirt. Picked up cleanly there by the catcher, Aiden Messman. Avoids the runner advancing in Tolley from first. Eggert the pitch, taken high for ball 1. Check down at first, but doesn't throw it down. Tolley able to get back cleanly. Caitlin Farley waiting in the on-deck circle. Ruins the streak of 2 straight pinch hitters for the Buckeyes, but gets a bat herself. 2-1 swung through for strike 2. The count is back even at 2-2 here. Eggert the 2-2 pitch. Swinging strike 3, throw down to first. Not in time and a bouncing ball. Wolfgram couldn't pick it up cleanly. It's another strikeout for Eggert, make that 2 on the day. 4th strikeout between the 2 pitchers in Schill and Eggert for Green Bay. And Caitlin Farley's back up to bat now. Singled and hit by pitch in this game. First pitch swinging, fouls it off behind third base. It'll land just behind the bleachers. And bounce out towards the parking lot. Count goes to 0-1 here to the Buckeye second baseman. Lefty on lefty as Eggert sets. Farley sends that one out deep left center, way back and way out of here again. 2 home runs on the inning for the Buckeyes and 4 runs as it's now 10-0 Ohio State. Caitlin Farley with their 5th home run of the season. Farley and Corticrex both swinging for the fences in the inning. The slight opposite fielder left center as Herman ranged back to it but could never get to it as it one bounces off the woody out in left. The Buckeyes lead by double digits here at Buckeye Field. Hayden Ruffer will come up to bat, following up on the Farley home run. Eggert remains in the circle, 4 earned runs against. Floats the first pitch in for strike 1 there. Tanaya Barrett waiting in the on-deck circle. Came in as a defensive substitution in the top half of the inning. Looks to be waiting to get the chance to bat here if Ruffer extends the inning. 2-0 count. Eggert the pitch. Ruffer takes strike 1. One-two count, actually the strike 2 there. Ball sent over to third, picked up in the dirt, throw offline and not in time as Lamont couldn't get it cleanly over at third. Ruffer gets the infield single. Wonder if we considered a single or an error that time. Brings up Tanaya Barrett to bat here. It is officially considered a fielding error by Lamont. Knocked down with the glove, but couldn't pick it up with the glove. Barrett, batting attempt number 16. Swings through the first pitch for strike one. Barrett, the freshman from Dublin, California. Finished high school with a .409 career batting average. Headlined by an astounding .531 her junior season. Sends this one out to right center. Herman will run it down and will make the catch to end the inning. Not after Ohio State's able to send 4 more across, making it a 10-0 game here in Columbus. Ohio State, an enormous lead over the Green Bay Phoenix through 3 innings. It'll be top of the 4th when we come back. Looks like Cassandra Gawicki continuing in the 4th inning of work. Takes the first pitch in for ball 1 is the right fielder Jenna Redders. Redders' second plate appearance. Rounded out to second, back in the second. Chops that one short on a little check swing there. And Gawicki gets the throw over to first in time. Doing it herself, gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting number 18, Paige Hansen.
Paige Hansen, the shortstop. Up to bat now for Green Bay. 1 for 1 in the day. Singled back in the second. One of the 3 hits Green Bay's put on today. First pitch from Gawicki taken for ball 1. .1-0 sent over to second. Farley picks it up. Throw over in time to Lang. Now at first base in time, and 2 outs in 2 batters for the Buckeyes. Looks like Ava Schill, the original starting pitcher, will continue to bat here for Green Bay. She steps into the left-handed batter's box. Throws lefty, bats lefty. Schill is essentially considered a pinch hitter here. He's pinch hitting for Eggert at the moment. Schill also 1 for 1 already today. First pitch to Schill, taken low and away for ball 1. Gawicki throwing her 40th pitch of the afternoon here. And it's fouled off in the netting above third base by Schill. One count now for the batter Ava Schill. Gawicki sets. Pitch in, sent out to left field. Take a 1 bounce. Get a little bit away from Parisian there. And picks it up, throws it back into quarter cracks, but it's a single again for Ava Schill. Singled in the second, singled in the 4th. Just popped it right over the head of quarter cracks there. Weird bounce on Parisian, but was able to pick it up right after. Brings up Sydney Lamott to the plate, struck out looking in the second inning. First pitch from Gawicki taken. Ball 1. Schill the runner on first. No steal attempts on this season. 1-0 again, taken for a ball. It'll be 2-0 now to the third baseman, Sydney Lamott. 2 outs in the inning. Ball crushed out to right field. It'll land right in the corner, but foul. As Fry comes over to pick it up and send it right back in. Count goes to 2-1 here. As Gawicki's able to get a strike back as a result. Runner on first is Schill. The pitch from Gawicki swung right through, strike 2. And Lamott in trouble of striking out again. 2-2 pitch here from Gawicki. Swung right through, make that strike 3. Struck out looking in the second, struck out swinging in the fourth. And Gilwicki gets through 4 innings of work without a run against. Ohio State retains a 10-0 lead here. As we head back to the bottom of the 4th, it'll be Morgan Fry leading off to bat for the Buckeyes here on Big Ten Plus. As Ohio State got through the whole order in the first 2 innings. The Parisian's still up to bat next right now for the Buckeyes. Could be the last batting attempts here for the Buckeyes as well. 10-0 lead. If Green Bay can't make up a little bit of the difference, it'll be a mercy rule through 5. Fry will watch 1-0 count in for a 1-1 now as that one's across for a strike. Genesis Eggert pitching again here for Green Bay. Second inning of work at 2 hits, 4 runs against, a walk and 2 strikeouts. You have 2 home runs for the Buckeyes in that last inning. Fry fouls that one off. 1-2 count to the Buckeye right fielder. 340 batting average for Fry. Grad transfer from Berry College. Takes 1-2 high. Brings the count back to 2-2. Fry, despite 340 batting average, 625 when leading off in an inning. 2-2 from Fry, taken way inside. As she has to move away there from the batter's box. Count moved full. One more substitution made for Green Bay, as Gianna Camacho is out in left field. Walk there for Fry as she takes first base. Bringing up Hadley Parisian to the plate. The new left fielder, sophomore from South Bend, Indiana, Gianna Camacho. Parisian back up to the plate now for the Buckeyes for her 4th time today. Walked in the first, singled in the second, struck out in the third. Watches the first pitch by in her 4th at-bat. Has been to the plate in every inning so far, as Ohio State has scored 10 runs to be able to get her around to do so. 1-0 taken low for ball 2. Runner on first is Fry after the 5th walk of the day to the Buckeye batters. Eggert sets in on the 2-0. Parisian fouls it off into the first base dugout. Count goes to 2-1. Two-1 now from Eggert. Watched wide for 3-1. Eggert in trouble of walking the first 2 batters she faces this inning. 3-1 now to Parisian. Swung through, sent up in the air behind home plate, and a land foul in the bleachers behind home plate. Empty today is only fans sitting out in the sun in the corners. A little bit cooler today. It's 43 degrees when I got here earlier. Full count now to Parisian. Sent up in the air, foul. Land on the roof of Buckeye Field. And count will remain full. Three balls, 2 strikes, no outs in the inning. Morgan Fry at first, Parisian at the plate. Watches another pitch away. Ball 4, back-to-back walks to start for the Buckeyes. It looks like Lottie Landmesser came in a pinch run for Buick back in that last inning. Will come up to bat here for the Buckeyes. 143 batting average for Landmesser. 0 for 1 batting yesterday against Nebraska. And the 12-6 win for the Buckeyes. Sophomore from Canton, Georgia, getting her first at-bat of the day. 1-0 count here. 2 runners on. Fry on second. Parisian on first. Corner infielder slightly in here for Landmesser. Sends the ball up in the air. A land foul. And move to a 1-1 count. Left Lefty on righty here. The left-handed Eggert throwing to the right-handed Landmesser. Now the 1-1 pitch. Landmesser watches that one break low. His account goes to 2-1. Two runners on, a chance for Landmesser to drive in some runs. Sends the ball straight up in the air. It'll work over to left field and it'll land foul. End up being 2-2. Lands in bleachers. Count goes to 2-2. Landmesser, 12 strikeouts and 28 at-bats this year, trying to avoid making that 13 on 29. Eggert the pitch. Taken high and inside for ball 3. Count goes full. Eggert sets now on the full count pitch. Landmesser swings right through. Thinks caught a piece there, sends it foul as a result. Keeps herself alive at the plate. Count stays full at 3-2. Full count pitch again here from Eggert. Watched away for ball 4. 3 straight walks to start the inning from Genesis Eggert. And Ohio State has the bases loaded with no outs. 7 walks today between Schill and Eggert. Cammy Quartercracks up to the plate again for the Buckeyes. A 2-run shot back in the 3rd inning. There's a chance with bases empty here to add on some more. Eggert the first pitch. Quartercracks watches that one roll in the dirt. Nice pick up there from the catcher, Aiden Messman, to avoid having that ball go past and possibly scoring Fry from 3rd. Ohio State does have the bases loaded now with Fry at 3rd, Parisian at 2nd, and Landmesser at 1st. Quartercracks swings right through, strike 1. Count moves to 1-1 here to the Buckeye shortstop. Already 3 RBIs today for Quartercracks, looking to add on some more. Swings it through again, and the count goes to 1-2. One-two count. Quartercracks looking to avoid striking out as she swung through the last 2 pitches. Watch the ball way high. 4-2 as the count moves to 2-2 now. Two-two pitch from Eggert. High again, watched by Quartercracks. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, no one out. Eggert throws another ball. Ball 4, 4 straight walks, and just walk in a free run for the Buckeyes. Full count pitch here from Eggert. Taken from Quartercracks, right on the edge of the plate. Strike 3 called. She was ready and waiting to walk over to first. And it's the 3rd strikeout of the day for Genesis Eggert. 5th strikeout of the day for Green Bay. Emma Tolley now coming back up to the plate. Caught a hit by pitch right in the elbow last time. Watches the first pitch for strike 1. Bases still loaded here with Fry, Parisian, and Landmesser on. Oh, 0-1 here from Eggert. Tolley sends it up in the air, right into right field. Be tracked down by Redder. Jenna Redder is making the catch, gets it right back in. No trouble done. Batters having to remain at their bases. Haley Lang will come up again here for Ohio State, her 2nd plate appearance today. Was bases loaded, no outs. Now bases loaded, 2 outs. See if Eggert can work herself out of the jam. First pitch here to Lang. Take that one, ball inside. Lang struck out, swinging back in the 3rd. Oh, 1-0 here from Eggert. Taken away for ball 2. Eggert over 60 pitches now. Just under 2 innings of work completed. 2-0 pitch from Eggerts. Taking inside ball 3. 3-0 count here to Lang. Red light likely on. 4-pitch walk would walk in a run. Be the 4th walk of the inning as well. 5th walk of the day for Eggert if that to be the case. 3-0 pitch here coming from Eggert. And it catches the inside of the plate for strike 1. Close to walking in the run, but not quite close enough. Three 3-1 now from Eggert. Lang fouls it off behind home plate. Count is now full with 2 outs. Bases loaded. 2 outs here for Haley Lang. Only 4th at-bat of the season for Haley Lang. He swings on this one, sends it up to right field. Redder's running over on it, makes the catch. Strands 3 again. 3 times today Ohio State stranded, bases loaded. And score remains 10-0 as Ohio State fails to score in the 4th inning for the first time in this game. 3 runs in the first, 3 runs in the second, 4 in the third, but 0 in the 4th. 10-run lead. See if Green Bay can make up the difference, or Cassandra Gawicki can close things out for Ohio State when we come back on Big Ten Plus. Game in 5. Evelyn Wolfgram getting her 2nd at-bat. Takes strike 1. Struck out swinging back in the 2nd. Wolfgram, the first baseman. A handful of ground balls come her way. Watches the 0-1 inside. Count moves to 1-1 here. Gawicki still just under 50 pitches in the game. 1-1 inside. Low for ball 2. Put in perspective, Green Bay, 2 pitchers combined, have thrown 140 pitches in this game. And Gawicki throwing pitch number 50 right here. Maybe strike 2 called. Gawicki 4 innings pitched, 4 hits against, 3 strikeouts, and that's it. No runs, no walks against. Pretty good outing today from the Ohio State starter. 2-2 fouled off. Count remains the same. Gawicki sets in the 2-2 pitch. Taken for ball 3 there, and the count is now full to the first baseman, Evelyn Wolfgram. Gawicki the full count pitch. Swung on, hit out to right field, goes off the glove of Lang, and Fry picks it up, sends it back into Farley. It's a 5th hit of the day for Green Bay. First hit of the day for Evelyn Wolfgram. And there's a runner on for Green Bay. Need 3 runs to avoid being mercy ruled. First runner's on. It'll go right to a pinch runner. Looks like it'll be the sophomore Anna Trimble. It'll come on to pinch run. Cincinnati, Ohio native, back in home state.
Pinch runner number 2, Anna Trimble. Now batting number 24, Aiden Messman.
Catcher Aiden Messman up to bat. Corner infielders in right now. First pitch taken for ball 1, low and inside. So Trimble now on first. Messman 0 for 1 in the day. Lined out to the second baseman, Caitlin Farley earlier. 1-0 taken for strike 1. No outs, double play ball in effect. Possible hit and run here, hence the corner infielders being in. Maybe even sack bunt. 2-1 now to Messman after taking ball 2. Gawicki the 2-1 pitch. Swung on, fouled off in the netting above Buckeye dugout. Count goes to 2-2. Landmester staying in at third base, throws that ball right back to our pitcher. Gawicki, 2-2 pitch. Swung on, hit over to third, gets by Landmester and out into the outfield. But Regional sent it back in, and it's back-to-back singles for Green Bay. Batter's doing enough right now. Kendall Hirschbach, third at-bat of the day. First player to get the third at-bat as Green Bay just finished their second rotation through the order. 0 for 2, but reached on an error back in the third inning. Gawicki, pitch, drag bunt laid down, but sent foul. Lang, Landmesser, both crouching, creeping in there. Corner infielders protecting against said drag bunt. Same thing again, Lang, Landmesser both shaded in here. Ball fouled off down left field line. Count goes to 0-2 to Hirschbach. Hirschbach coming into this game, .375 batting average, 21 hits, double, 2 triples, 2 RBIs sent home on the season. This time sends it right back out to Gawicki. Throw to third is in time. Tag applied by Landmesser. Lead runner out on fielder's choice. Third put out of the day for the pitcher, Cassandra Gawicki.
Now batting number 3, Bella Herman.
Bella Herman comes up. Green Bay down to their final 2 outs if they can't make up 3 runs here. We'll watch that pitch by. It'll be called strike 1. Runners on first and second. Hirschbach at first, Messman on second. Force play it. All 3 of the out bases. Ball sent over to second. It's knocked down off the glove. Picked up by Quartercracks. In time will get the out at second. No attempt on the throw otherwise, but an out regardless. And it's 2 outs now for Green Bay. As Herman again hitting in to fielder's choice. Back-to-back batters hitting in a fielder's choice for Green Bay. Designated player Sarah Ebner. Replay there, just ball bounces off the glove of Farley and rolls over to Quartercracks to pick it up. Ebner steps back in. Runners on the corners. Herman on first, Messman on third. Ball sent over the head of Landmesser, but lands foul. 0-1 count. Gawicki steps back into the circle. 2 outs here for Green Bay. A pitch from Gawicki. Popped up in a left. A lot of power, but a little bit early as that one's hooked way foul. Out past the Buckeye bullpen. 0-2 here to Ebner. 2 outs. Runners on the corners. 10-0 is the scoreline. Cassandra Gawicki. Pitched low, taken. And it's a 1-2 count as Ebner stays alive at the plate. One, 2 now, 2 outs. Gawicki the pitch. Check swing doesn't go around, and it's taken for ball 2. Ebner 0 for 2 in the day, hit into a double play in the first, then lined out. Back to Gawicki, back in the third. So now 2-2, 2 outs, 2 on. Pitch from Gawicki. Chopped over to second. Throw to first in time, and Lang gets the out. 10-0, the score. Looks like that will do it on the mercy rule. Early day for Ohio State. It didn't take much, and they're able to get it done in 5. 3 runs in the first, 3 runs in the second, 4 in the third. And that's all she wrote here from Columbus. Win number 21 on the season for Ohio State. Loss number 12 for Green Bay. Loss number 4 in a row for Green Bay.